It's no secret Baltimore was a pivotal area when it came to the civil rights movement. But what's not as well known is the significance of a smaller Maryland county about 45 minutes northeast.
But a project launched by the local community college aiming to change that now in a way that can educate people both near and far. As WJZ celebrates Black History Month, community reporter Ashley Paul giving us an inside look tonight at the Harford County Civil Rights Project.
Raised Caribbean American food, Hickory Ridge Elementary School. If you've spent time in Harford County, you know these spots. But what you might not know is how they're connected to the civil rights movement.
Not as well known, maybe, as say what happened in Baltimore or further in other places further south, but a lot did happen here. It was kind of a hub of civil rights.
Within the 437 square miles of Harford County lie pivotal moments in civil rights history that many do not know about. And that's why Dr. James Carmel, a history professor at the Harford County Community College, started the Harford County Civil Rights Project.
If I go here and look at our exhibition, which is harfordcivilrights.org, you can see you can scroll down and you can see these are the stories, which are all kind of site-based stories related to different civil rights themes, things that took place in Harford County.
It started with a grant in 2018 from the National Endowment for Humanities and has since involved more than 700 students of all different backgrounds researching and adding to the project, like Elizabeth Hunter, who focused her research on activist H. Rap Brown.
One of the protests that he was sort of at and maybe you'd say running was one that got pretty violent and ended up having a lot of rioters and arson committed in areas in southern Maryland, specifically Cambridge. So he was then charged and his trial was in Bel Air, Maryland, of all places.
I can remember Rap Brown, activists, the trials in Harford County.
Contributing to the project through oral history clips like this one, photos, and in many cases, documents, such as the focused article on the Route 40 Freedom Ride, a protest to end segregation in several locations along the highway, put together by student Josiah Carey.
I never knew that there was an actual Freedom Ride for Harford County, so it was really interesting to learn about.
The website and GPS-activated app for guided tours features countless stories about civil rights icons like Dwight Pettit and the Stamp family, segregated education at the Central Consolidated School and the Haverty Grace Colored School, restaurants such as the Flying Clipper and the Bonnie Bray Diner, opening the public's and participants' eyes to a history that happened only 60 years ago.
I feel like it impacts me as a person of color, as a person who's a minority. I think it's really important to learn the history.
I know how hard he's worked and everyone else who's involved to try to get more of the information out there because it needs to be. It shouldn't be something that should just only be learned for, a few months. It happened. You can't erase what happened.
The students say while we've come a long way in the last 60 years, we still have a long way to go.
I think today we sort of think that we have it all figured out and it's all perfect, when obviously that's far from the truth.
To inspire people to use their voices for positive change too.
Where there is injustice, where there is severe inequality, as there was in the Jim Crow era, then you want people to think about, well, what could I do to change this? What could I do to make things a better world, to progress?
On your corner in Harford County, I'm Ashley Paul, WJZ.
So enlightening. You drive by there and you don't think it has that much history.
Never. That is a deep dive into history and tremendous work by the students, too. So passionate about it.
Well, coming up tomorrow, we'll hear from a woman who did use her voice to enact change while working in the Central Consolidated School, now known as Hickory Ridge Elementary School.
Ashley Paul going to join us again. She's going to bring her experience and how a fight for change helped bring more equal opportunities to students of every race, this back in the 1960s.